Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Changing Times, living the ketogenic lifestyle. Well, my name is Ron. Today we're at Barrett Park in Leominster, Massachusetts. It's one of our 26 miles of hiking trails, and this is the ending week 6 journey of my video blog, and I'm going to continue on over there on the table over there and show you another great view of the what I'm looking at when I come over here and do walking. So hey guys, good morning or good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel called Changing Times. Today is September 27th. It marks the end of my 6th week on being on the ketogenic lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you how my week went and what we got planned going forward for the month of October. So it's been 6 full weeks. I was 325 pounds when I started on August 17, 2020. And I'm 5 feet 8. My goal is to get down to 185 pounds sometime next year. There's no time frame. What I learned is don't worry about the numbers on the scale. Worry about getting healthy and staying healthy. Reading the labels when you buy labels. Reading the labels when you buy food at the grocery store. Take your time in reading the labels. I bought a digital scale. I'll be putting up a tutorial about the scale and what kind of scale I got, and unboxing the tutorial and how to use the scale. And going forward, we will be using the scale to measure up my food, and we'll be cataloging everything by the meals in a program called Carb Manager. A Carb Manager gives you a couple of options where you can pay by the month or just pay a one price time by the year. I would much rather pay it by the year for a plan, and that's what the plan I picked. And I'll put the link below my video. So going forward, we had a very good week. Last Sunday we were at the Lower Common area in our downtown. I walked about a mile, did some B-roll video, and talked about my week and my previous week. And then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we went up to the place in our city called the Doyle Estate. We walked approximately a mile and a half every day we were up there. And Wednesday was pretty interesting. My friend Mary from the Leominster Historical Society, her and I went up to a place in Lancaster on the Dexter Reservation, I guess. I'll put the tag link behind under the video along with the name on the tagline. But I never been up there before. And when I went there with Mary, the hill was humongous. And Mary asked me, "You think you're going to be okay to climb this hill?" And I goes, "Yeah, sure, a piece of cake." And I not only climbed the hill, I climbed it up backwards, and then I climbed down the hill on the other side. And then when I got back to the car, I had calculated my mileage. It was pretty close to 2 miles that day. And I wasn't sore, and I wasn't out of breath, and I felt terrific, just like I do now. And so that was some of the activity I did for exercise this past week in the Keto Rewind move to the month of September move. So I'm really happy with that. Now we're going to get back to the weight and the weight scale. So this morning when I first got up, I weighed myself in at 305.7, and it showed like I didn't even lose any weight. And then about a half an hour later, after I took a shower and did what you have to do when you go to the bathroom, I ended up weighing myself again, and I was 304. So that's why I'm calling it at 304. So we're down 21 pounds for the 6 weeks. That's an average of 3.5 pounds a week, which is great. And the only thing about my whole experience so far up to this point, oh yeah, and I went to, and I'll tell you what I did yesterday too in a minute. The only experience that I had up to this point is the last 3 days I felt really, really bloated and constipated. We don't usually like to talk about those things, be nice on the comments. I'm just telling it the way it is. I had problems going in the number 2 department for 3 days, and then on the 4th day, I finally felt good, and it kind of went out. But what happened on the 3rd day, I started adding a little more fiber with the greeny leafy vegetables. I figured I just wasn't getting enough fiber in the leafy greens. So I bought some kale, some spinach, and what else did I buy that was leafy green? Celery, and asparagus and Brussels sprouts, and my favorite, green beans. And I'm eating about a cup, maybe 2 cups a day, but starting in the month of October, on my going forward, I'm gonna explain to you in a couple of minutes what I got planned. So that takes care of that. So then, yesterday, I had some childhood moments yesterday. I go down to our local store, Market Basket, and I asked one of the guys there to take a photograph of me in front of the riding horse. Well, lo and behold, I found in my archives that I had a photograph of me when I was 2 years old, or maybe 3, riding on a horse that my parents had gotten me. And so that's coming in on the timeline, quite a comparison. I probably weighed about 20 pounds back then, and I was a little stinker. Well, guess what? Now I weigh 304 pounds, and if you ask my wife, will probably tell you I'm still a stinker. But it's just fun to have fun. So we did that. And so yesterday I went up to a place in Leominster on Spring Street. Most of you locals will know where that is. We used to have a place called the Whitney Field pool area where we used to go swimming as kids. And that stood still to about the 65, 66. And they built up a shopping center over there called Searstown. So I went down the dead-end hill that's blocked off now. And it's a path going in either direction. And I talk about my childhood memories and what I can remember as a kid. Now going down that path on the right-hand side on 6th Street, I believe there's like 110 stairs. I could be wrong, but it's at least 100. Now I think there's under like 90. I didn't attempt to go up the stairs yesterday because I thought against my better judgment, because the steps are cut quite high, and I was by myself. But next year, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to climb up the stairs, and I'm not going to climb up the stairs. I'm going to climb down the stairs to show you my accomplishments and what I've been able to do to lose the weight and get down to a healthier me. And some other plans I got for next year when I lose my weight is one of the first things I want to do is I want to jump out of an airplane. And that's going to be a goal achievement. And I want to go to Florida, have some fun with my wife. Going forward, I just want to be healthy, live clean, and have a good, clean, healthy life going forward. And have fun the rest of my life and enjoy myself. I want to do stuff that I never were able to do before because my weight was in the way. And it's going to happen. But it's a process. The process is all about doing your homework, prep, plan, and prepare. And educate. And I'm not a doctor, but I know it's working for me. I would recommend seeing the doctor first and finding out if they're okay with you going on keto. But it is working for me. Guess what, guys? I have a herniated disc on my L4, and I got a sciatic nerve, and I feel 100% better. It doesn't bother me anymore. My back is 100% better. And I get zero pain. I get zero pain when I'm walking. The only reason why I get the cane is because my leg every now and then will buckle up, and that's what causes my from the sciatic nerve. So I can get back surgery, but going forward, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till I get down to my weight goal, and if I still feel as if I need back surgery at that point, then we'll talk about it. But, when you're on a limited income, you guys know as well as I do, it's very hard to come up with co-payments. So today we're at beautiful Barrett Park down in Leominster. And, and yesterday, too, also, I went up to Shoalin Farms. And that was like a 3rd time already this week that I went up to Shoalin Farms in addition to all those other walks. I absolutely love it there. everybody was picking apples, and I got a couple photographs I'll put on my timeline. And I had somebody grab a photograph out in front of me in front of an apple, and I was behind that apple. It was pretty funny. But these are all some things we used to do when we were kids, childhood memories. I mean, I remember picking apples when I was a kid. Over in Shoreland Farms, in one of our local farms. It's apple season picking time. And there was a lot of people there picking apples yesterday. We got pumpkins. My wife said she never carved a pumpkin before. Well, we're going to carve a pumpkin and we're going to put it up on my timeline. You know, I thought that would be pretty cool. And the other part, I got some other memories that I want to share with you that I want to do. I want to rake somebody's leaves, pick them up. But before I rake them up, before I pick them up, I want to jump into the pile. But I'm probably going to need help getting up. But that's the only problem that I have. And I'm sure if I volunteered to pick up somebody's leaves, they would accommodate me. And so these are some of the fun activities we used to do when we were kids as a kid. My whole feeling about this whole thing is just because you're at your age, you can still go out and have fun. If you got kids or grandchildren, take them out. If you got a pet, take the pet. Well, I don't know about a cat because there's a lot of cats that don't go outside. But if you got a dog, take them out. Go walking. Go through your local parks. I mean, I go out walking every day, guys, and I enjoy it. Now, what I got coming up for October, so next week I'm going to go on what's called the beef and butter fast for 3 days. And then we'll try it and we'll see how it goes. And I might continue it on to 5, maybe 7 days. But if you're not sure what the beef and butter fast is, I'll put a link in below the video. And sounded pretty interesting to try and help me get rid of some more weight. And then after that, I want to go what's called Keto Clean. And I'll put a link behind the description below the video where you can find these videos to do your own research. But my friend Jessica on Keto Rewind and Keto Rewind Support has tons of videos on just about everything related to keto. And that's where I've gotten a lot of my knowledge from and my inspiration. Mind you, she's 30 years younger than I am. So if Jess can do it at that age, I can do it at 64. You can do it at any age, and it's never too late to start anything in life. So once again, I'm Ron, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Changing Times. And the subtitle is Living the Ketogenic Lifestyle. And this past week also, I did a video blog called Brick Walls Are There for a Reason. I went up to a place in our city where it's a pretty cool background for a brick. And that particular building has been around over 100 years. And when I was in front of that building, I cropped on the video so you would see where I was. And I talked about why the brick wall is there, because the brick wall serves a purpose, and it proves how badly we want things. It demonstrated in fact that just because that brick wall is here, I know I can't go in there. I can't follow that brick wall to go into that brick wall, because I stopped dead in my tracks when I did my example. But it does not necessarily mean just because the brick wall is there that we have to stop when we start losing weight. You have to get out there and have fun, and like I said, forget about the scale. But be aware of what you guys eat and what you buy at the grocery store. I mean, I met Shoreland Farms yesterday. I love apples, but guess what? Yeah, I brought a couple home with me, but I brought it for my wife. I mean, I can have apples, but the problem with the apples, they got carbs in them and they got hidden sugar in it. And there's another link I saw this past week on Dr. Oz. They had Montel Williams on there. Now he's been doing, I'm sure most of you know who Montel Williams is, but he's been doing keto for most of his life now. And I'll share that link on my tagline as well. But like he said, just because you live in keto, I mean, if you want to go have something, have something. I mean, if you want to go out and have have 1 or 2 slices of pizza, go ahead. And just get right back on keto the next day. You know, I'm not telling you to do that, but I mean, you can't totally deprive yourself of everything in life. I mean, for me, right now, I'm giving up all that American food right now, and I'm learning how to eat better. I'm learning how to cook, and I'm learning how to cook my own recipes. I'm going to start putting up some of my own recipes on my YouTube channel, and putting the links up where I found the recipes, so if you're not sure on mine, you can follow those recipes. But there's tons and tons of recipes out there to help you guys out. There's tons of recipes on Instagram, Facebook, Pinecrest. I mean, there's loads of keto recipes out there and keto videos out there that'll help you guys to lose weight if you're not sure about keto. But every time I tell somebody I'm on keto, it's like, yeah, I get that kind of look, and I get those the smirky remarks. Well, guess what? They don't understand what keto is. The ketogenic lifestyle is exactly what it is. It's just the way you're changing things and the way you eat for better eating habits. And it's been around for quite a while. And I don't regret not going on keto. I'm going to stay on keto, even I don't want to use that word if, but even after I lose all my weight and get down to a healthy 185-pound person, I'm still going to stay on keto because I just enjoy it. I enjoy the foods. It's easy. Now, I noticed that my skin started getting really flabby in some areas, but I don't feel quite comfortable going to the gym right now. Besides that, we got that thing out there, you know what it is, and they're limiting people into the gym. So when I can get to the gym, I'm going to start, I'm hoping sometime next year, when I get down to probably about 270 or something like that, and then I'm going to start seeing about going to the gym and seeing what would be involved. But those are some of the goals I got coming up for this coming month and going forward. Now, I don't know if I shared this thought about October, but what I want to do in October, I plan on going out and walking 50 miles for the month of October. Not all at once, but every day I'm gonna write down my mileage and my steps and my weight before I started. Take a lot of photographs before I started, and then we'll take a lot of photographs at the end of the month to see how we did. And then after we do that beef and butter fast, and we might even do a 2 or 3 day egg challenge that Jessica put up. And then after that, we're going to go keto clean for the rest of the month. And so that ought to be pretty interesting for the month of October. And I'm looking really forward to the month of October. And so this is Ron. I hope you have a good month. If you're not already a member of my community and my YouTube channel, please feel free to like and share the video. The subscription button is to your right and my left. And always please leave a nice comment below the video. It doesn't cost you anything to sign up to my YouTube channel, but you do have to have a Google account. This Google account is free. And I guess that's all I got to say. And remember, you guys are always amazing. And I mean that. Now, I'm just going to add a tidbit at the end of this. Now, ever since the COVID-19 shutdown, I started putting up morning quotes. And I go on different websites, and I if you want to call it stealing, yeah, it is stealing. But it's not illegal what I'm doing. I'm putting up quotes, and I'm changing them around a little bit. And I add them into my own quotes. And it's called Fair Use Act. I'm not making any money out of it. And a lot of people have been enjoying those. And I'm going to continue putting those up there. And if some of you got a problem with it, that's your problem. But people enjoy it so much. You got so much negativity in this world. You need something positive every day to look forward to. But don't tear me down just because I'm putting up a positive quote every day and it might bother you. But yeah, so I want to stay around positive people. I'm tired of negative people. I walk away from negative people. I don't even want to hear it from negative people. But I don't think I have anything else to add. Well, my name is Ron. Today we're at Barrett Park in Leominster, Massachusetts. It's one of our 26 miles of hiking trails. And this is the ending week 6 journey of my video blog. we are very, very blessed in our city of Leominster, and that we have all these beautiful places to go walking. But I'm going to show you guys something before I kill this video. Now I did a time machine video with my friend Mary, and this shirt was like filled out to here. I am losing the weight on an average of 3.5 pounds a week, and I think that's terrific. And mind you, I'm 64 years old, and just because I'm 64, you could do this at any age. So we're getting ready to leave, and once again, I'm Ron, and remember, you are amazing. Please feel free to like and share this video, and leave your comments. Your comments are always welcome. Like that button on the bottom, subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to walk backwards on this bridge to show you can do this. And then I'm going to walk forward. See this? Look at that, guys, huh? I know there's nobody behind me, but this is waving goodbye to all those negative people out there that don't believe that you can do this. Look at that, guys, pain-free. Remember, if Ron can do it, and Jess can do it, anybody can do this keto diet. And once again, I don't want to say diet, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle for the change. It's a lifestyle for the better. I went on every diet out there that you could possibly think of. The Jenny Craig's, the Nutrisystems, the many weight loss, the Atkinson diet, Weight Watchers, the Paleo diet, you name it, I've been on it. Trust me. Oh, remember the grapefruit diet? So, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with all those programs, but this is the only thing that works for me. And like I would mention again, I would highly recommend talking to your doctor about it first. But yeah, so I'm looking and feeling good. As you can see, my hair's starting to turn brown again from gray. And I wanted to add one more thing before I close out. That when I reach around 290 pounds and it stabilizes and it's still coming off and not going up. I've had this mustache on all my life. I don't want to hide behind this face no more. So I'm going to shave that off. But I just wanted to add that in. But I just want to let you guys go. Remember, you guys are amazing. Don't forget to like and share this video, and enjoy your day and enjoy your week. And like they say on that other TV show, enjoy the view.